Lane of Roses was exactly what I was looking for. It's the community that I thought I would never ever have. I am Emily Hutchinson. I am from Lexington, Kentucky, and I am a 3rd grade teacher at Breckenridge Elementary. Growing up, faith was kind of a thing that we did on the holidays. We attended church every now and then in different seasons of life, but more so just during the holidays. So I grew up believing that that's what faith was. It wasn't until I was like in 8th grade that I really started to discover more of a church for myself and really discovered what faith looked like and who Jesus was. The biggest struggle that I've gone through is a season of loneliness and a season of like lack of community, I suppose. My freshman year of college and really all throughout college, I suffered from a lack of community and I struggled with loneliness. And so it was a really difficult season, a really difficult challenge for me to walk through, especially as a freshman in college. Me being like a fixer, I wanted to fix things myself. Like I didn't go to God to have him fix them. Throughout college, I wanted to fix them. And so I joined a sorority. I got super involved in that. I spent all of my time basically indulging in my sorority and making friends there, which I thought was going to fill that void of loneliness, but it didn't. It actually turned out just to create an even bigger void in which I finally turned to God, and he got me plugged in. Whenever I come across Lane of Roses, it was exactly what I was looking for whenever I think of community, whenever I think of like battling that loneliness. So I've been involved in Lane of Roses since the very first Bible study. I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago. And me and my friend were just on Instagram one day, and we always knew Lane of Roses through like their blog and their website. And we saw that they were having a Lexington Bible study, and we were like, we have to go. The quality of the friendship and the quality of the community is exactly as God has intended it to be, and it's amazing, and it's nothing that could ever be replicated. I feel like it's his, and whenever we're in Bible study or if we're at the community events, you just feel like you're a part of that. Since I started going to Lane of Roses, I've graduated college, I've gotten my first job, we've gotten married, we're now having a baby, and so there's been lots of transitions. But God has used Lane of Roses to kind of solidify my faith and to solidify my trust in him, just by growing me closer to him through his word. I've never really been a person who thinks that they know the Bible front to back, and that was always a really big hindrance of mine with my relationship with God. But going to Lane of Roses and like with Rebecca, just diving into the word and really dissecting it and really being able to explain what it means and what this story is and the background has just brought me closer to him in all of those walks. I love that Lane of Roses has gotten me excited for diving into the Bible. They've made me feel equipped to open my Bible, which is so crazy because the enemy wants us to not feel that way. He wants us to feel inadequate whenever we open it. But just growing and learning more about the word and diving into the word that we do at Bible study has really, I feel like, equipped my faith, like, and has allowed me to open up to more people and to share the gospel, which is so crazy. Like, I never would have done any of that before Lane of Roses. My biggest piece of advice for anyone who is like on the fence or has seen their post or has like contemplated coming to Bible study is like, just go, because you never know what you're missing until you submerge yourself in it. And I'm so glad I did. Before Lane of Roses, I was the girl who was lost and who was lonely and searching for a community. But now I'm the girl who is redeemed and has found her redemption in Christ, and he has fulfilled that community for me. I'm so thankful that God has shown me through Lane of Roses who he is and who he has made me to be. I'm Emily, and I was made on purpose and for a purpose.